So we have a ratios question, and we are asked to solve how many men are in a certain company's vanpool program. So we didn't really get much info from the question stem itself. Looking at statement 1, we find out that the ratio of men to women in the program is 3-2. But this could be any number of values in terms of the actual number of men. It could be 30-20, it could be 3-2, it could be 6-4. And so because there's multiple options for what this ratio could actually represent, I see this ratio as being insufficient to answer exactly how many men are in the program. Now, statement 2 says the men and women fill exactly 6 vans. They are able to fill 6 vans, which I take to mean fill exactly 6 vans, which means M plus W must be a multiple of 6. It must be like 6 or 12 or 60. But I'm unable to tell based on this information whether or not the number of men is, for example, 4 plus 2 or 3 plus 3. These would all give me situations in which I would get a multiple of 6 out on the other side. So this is also insufficient. Now, taking the two statements together, we find out that men to women is in a ratio of 3-2, and they have to add up to a multiple of 6 so that we can evenly divide them across 6 vans. But that is still insufficient, because if this ratio were to add up to, so we know this ratio has components of 3x, 2x for a total of 5x, and this is how I think of ratios as being multipliers, because we don't know what the hard numbers are. If we have this situation, then we know that x has to be a multiple of 6. So the total would be maybe 18-12 with a total of 30. And that would follow both rules. We have a 3-2 ratio, and we could have 6 vans of 5 each for the 30 people. But we could also have 36-24 if we make x equal to 12. So the multiplier is a multiple of 6 again. And this would add up to 60 people, which could be 6 vans with 10 people each. So these are two different situations that follow both rules, meaning even when we take them together, it's still insufficient. And our answer here is answer choice E. So with ratios, we don't have as much information as it looks like initially, because we don't have anything about the hard number of people. We just know that relatively there's more men than women in a ratio of 3-2. So that, coupled with the fact that we never found out how large the vans were, means that we weren't going to have enough information to answer something really granular like how many men are in these van groups.